And interesting facts. Born in Puerto Rico, played with the Pittsburgh Pirates, as you can see, who won the World Series in 1971. And in a humanitarian effort to go to Nicaragua to deliver supplies after an earthquake, he died December 31st, 1972, in a plane crash.
Oh, how old was he?
He would have been born in 34 to 72, so 44, 74, 42,
Wow.
or 38.
38.
38.
Wow, pretty young.
Okay. Surprising. I knew more, so she's going to do the surprising thing.
So there was a couple of things in there, and of course, because of the language barriers, so there was a lot of things that were misunderstood about him, and there was publicity about him. It was often misquoted because of things that he would say that they were printed wrong in the newspapers. So he was often misrepresented because of that. And there was, when he was drafted, he would get these signing bonuses. And his bonus, at one point, it was $10,000. I forgot which year it said it was. And they had some deal where they couldn't go above $4,000. And so because of that he could have actually stayed with the Dodgers. But he ended up going to
Pittsburgh.
To Pittsburgh.
No.
And so it was kind of this twist of fate that because of that, because he got so much money and because of his talent, that he ended up where he was. Ended up with Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So he got more money than he should have.
Well, if he had stayed with the team, it would have been okay. But when they put him down to the minor leagues, he was open for the draft then because of how much money he had gotten. But he ended up in Pittsburgh where my relatives lived. And through all his, we knew in the 90s, this probably was when this little story I'm going to tell, of his humanitarian effort, of all bringing Hispanic players from the Central America and the island regions to Major League Baseball and giving them a chance. Well, my cousin, who's slightly older than me, there was a book out on Clemente New, and it was Christmas, the only time I really see my relatives. She bought this book for her father, and in front of the entire family, her father opened it and said, in worse words than, of course, I will use, basically, he would not read this piece of trash about this trash of a baseball player that ruined the game. And it was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my family, that this man was so racist, he could not see what good this man did. And it ended up, his son, my cousin, married a black woman. And they hardly ever spoke until the day he died. And that kind of racism would just ruin a man. And then his family. It was just so sad. And this was at least 25 years ago, and I remember it so clearly because it was so embarrassing for him to do that in front of everybody. But what a wonderful, person he was, and to do that.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.